You're here, I'm here, good music's here to be played and to be talked about. If I've earned your subscription by the end of this video, I'll be ever so grateful. I'm Alan, this is Alan Reacts. See you on that side of the tape. Going back to Squeeze, well, it's me, Alan Reacts. Guys, if you're here for the first time, I'm looking at songs I don't know, so that's a reaction. I'm looking at songs I do know, and that's me going back in time on a little musical journey, see what I think about it now that I'm older than time itself. Labelled with Love, 81, decent hit single in the UK, but it's been a long time since I heard it, so let's get into it.
Unscrews the top of a new whiskey bottle and shuffles about in her candlelit hovel like some kind of witch with blue fingers and mittens. She smells like the cat and the neighbors she sickens.
Cat lady. But he's telling a story about someone else, but real country feel to it. Really like that. I remember when this came out, I did admire Squeeze, still do think they're a really good band, but I remember this one catching me off guard a little bit because it wasn't like Up the Junction or anything like that I'd heard. This is from, obviously you can see, East Side Story. So yeah, let's dig into it some more. It's got that unusual sound, hasn't it?
Black and white TV has long seen a picture. The cross on the wall is a permanent fixture. The postman delivers the final reminders. She sells off for silver and poodles in China.
Bit of Nashville there.
Drinks to remember I, me and myself, and winds up the clock and knocks dust from the shelf. Home is a love that I miss very much, so the past has been bottled and labeled with love. During the wartime, an American pilot made every air raid a time of excitement. She moved to his prairie and married the Texan. She learned from a distance how love was a lesson. He became drinker and she became mother. She knew that one day she'd be one or the other. He ate himself old and drunk himself dizzy. Proud of her features, she kept herself pretty. Drinks.
God, it's so easy. I can just, that love, that's not unrequited. It's a great story. He became drinker and she became mother. How often does that happen? It's a real country song, this has to be. Made every air raid a time of excitement. She moved to his prairie and married a Texan. So she's from the UK. She's gone to the States. Now she's in that country environment. And you can just hear it. It's all around you, that country feel.
To remember I, me and myself, and winds up the clock and knocks dust from the shelf. Home is a love that I miss very much, so the past has been bottled and labeled with love. He, like a cowboy, died drunk in a slumber. to drink from the bottle.
How do you do that? Listen to that line. A moth-eaten object, she'd say that she'd sod all. Sod all for my American friends means she's got nothing. It's really less than nothing. If you've got sod all, you've got nothing, sod being grass, and you've got nothing. It's kind of the etymology of the word, I suspect. But it's just literally, how do you do that? That's great wordsmith. That's great poetry. That's great songwriting. Ugh. And then drinks to remember. Pff, great.
Drinks to remember, I, me, and myself, and winds up the clock, and upstairs from the shelf. Home is a love that I miss very much, so the past has been bottled and labeled with love. Drinks to remember, I, me, and myself, winds up the clock and knocks dust from the shelf. Home is a love that I miss very much, so the past has been bottled and labeled with love. The past has been bottled and labeled with love. The past has been bottled and labeled with love.
That's a lovely sort of country ballad done by a crossover indie band. And they've done it with such love and affection. If you do or don't know, it was actually produced by Elvis Costello, and you can feel his production all over it. I know Glenn Tilbrook would have written this, but this wouldn't have been on his mind. But it's a real country song. And it's nostalgia, it's regret, and it's beautifully written, it's beautifully played. From a pretty cool album. No pun intended, cool for cats. I do like this band. I think when I look back more now, I see them for what they really were. Super talented, good songwriters. Finger on the pulse, but not frightened to go in different directions. Yeah. Squeeze fans, let me know where I should go next. Lots of albums to choose from, lots of songs to choose from. I'm not an aficionado, but I know there's lots to choose from. I hope you like that. It would be great if you could join. I can't make it. Get in the comments. That'd be good. I learn a lot from that. A thumbs up if you did like it. Till next time, guys. Take care. This is Alan Reacts. I'm Alan, your host. If I've earned your subscription by the end of this video, I'll be ever so grateful. But most of all, I want you to have a good time. I'm Alan, this is Alan Reacts. See you on that side of the table.